Hello everyone, I am here to talk a little bit about Oxfam and my experience at one of their petition drives that's in a special internship, a miniature internship program that they have. But first I'd like to talk a little bit about the history of Oxfam. Oxfam International was formed in 1995, but it's based upon the original Oxfam, which was started in Great Britain as the Oxford Committee for Famine Relief. It was founded in 1942 by a group of Oxford scholars and Quakers and concerned community members. They were interested in getting food and supplies through an Allied naval blockade to starving women and children in occupied Greece during World War II. Really a very courageous thing for them to do and stand up for at that time. That organization continued to work diligently on the behalf of social justice and ending poverty and starvation, the kind of disasters that hit communities hard throughout the world. They've been working tirelessly on behalf of those causes ever since. There are many organizations under the Oxfam family canopy now. The one that I worked with specifically is Oxfam America. They were formed in 1972, I believe. I would have to double check the history on that. And they do quite a few things. Every country, like 150 different nations, are involved in this program in Oxfam. And every group has kind of a different angle for creating social and political change for the betterment of the world. One of the special programs that Oxfam America does is a program called the Music Outreach Program, and it involves essentially petition drives that are at concert venues. So you volunteer to help get signatures for any given petition drive that's going on with Oxfam, and you also get to see a free show. You'll find some interesting bands and musicians are involved in the program. Wilco, Angelique Kidjo, Arcade Fire, Coldplay, many other groups. All of Oxfam is working together to end poverty and injustice is the main slogan for all of Oxfam. Oxfam America has clubs all over the nation. Recently, for example, Gonzaga University in Spokane collaborated with Oxfam America and other campus organizations to host climate change events throughout Earth Week, raising awareness of the impact of climate change on developing countries. This is a very important issue that is facing all nations right now, and ties in with my experience in that we were doing a petition drive dealing with the issues of climate change and how they affect the most resource-taxed communities of the world. There's going to be a world kind of summit treaty meeting in Copenhagen this December, and so this petition will be sent to our leadership in the United States. One thing that the person who coordinated my group, Soa, she's the one who sort of represents Oxfam and travels around with Coldplay. One thing she mentioned is it's very important the quality of the interactions that you have, because you've got to remember, even if you don't get someone's signature, you're putting an idea in their mind. You're posing a question to them to consider the relationship between the actions that each of us have in our life and the impact that has on everybody else and everything else in the world. You get kind of a little bit of a sense. I'm sorry I didn't have more personal pictures. Most of those images are taken from Oxfam community. One of the things to remember too is in forming an Oxfam club, we would be joining a community of Oxfam in general. Seattle University has an Oxfam club. Loyola University of Chicago has an Oxfam club. Almost every major university has one, which is why I think that Heritage and our honors program might want to consider forming such an alliance, because not only is it an excellent cause with many opportunities, not just the concert outreach, but also internships of other kinds that you can do, but you're creating relationship with students in other places, which you never know. You might yourself end up attending those universities and having something in common. with the community that's already there can really aid in transitions to new places. I guess that's all I have to say, and as usual, there have been more ums in my delivery than I would like. But I will look forward to seeing all of you at the beginning of our campus session. I hope this finds you well. The other things that we need to think about, what we want to do is a seminar, which of the wonderful lecture series programs that are currently available and opportunities on campus we want to do. I'll be looking to our madams, president and secretary of the ASB to enlighten us on some of those opportunities, and look forward to seeing you on campus this oh gosh, it's in a couple of weeks now. All right, take care.